I know. If you're sick of me, I get it because I'm sick of me. Hey everyone, it's your girl Shauna J. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. So appreciate you guys stopping by. Yes, it's me. It's been it's been a while, and I feel so weird. I'm even feeling a bit shy, and that's because I haven't sat in front of this camera in such a long time. And every single time I take a break, I have this feeling of, feeling nervous, feeling unsure, feeling self-conscious, like all those things. And I hate that. It's one of the reasons why I hate to take breaks. But the last break that I took, I had to. I mean, I tried. I thought I was gonna be able to go through some things, bounce back, and come back like nothing happened. But it just did not work out like that. A lot of you guys know that I had a very trying year, went through some personal things that, in my opinion, was very rough and even a bit traumatic. But your girl came through. I'm feeling so much better, so much so that I decided that, you know what? I'm gonna do a video today, and it's gonna be a perfume video at that. I know a lot of you guys want to know where I've been, what I've been up to. You want to address some things, including the elephant in the room. You know, your girl got a little chunky, so we're gonna talk about that. And even though I love my chunky self doesn't feel good. When I'm this chunky, I don't feel my best. So we're gonna address every single thing. We're gonna talk about it, but we're not gonna talk about it here because you guys know that I don't like to mix business with pleasure. This is my perfume channel, and over here we like to talk about perfume. When I talk about perfume, I'm so happy, and I never want to get that convoluted with anything personal that's been going on with me. So I do have a vlog channel, as you guys know. I'm gonna leave the link down below, and we're gonna get into some things. We're gonna talk about where I've been, what I've been up to, and like I said, we're gonna address some things that I know you guys see, and some things that you guys can't see. But today we're gonna talk about fragrances. So let's jump right into that. Well, coming back to YouTube is such a big deal for me. And I think, how can I just do a very special video? And I thought, you know what? Let me give you guys an update on my collection. So I'm going to show you guys some fragrances that I recently purchased. Some of them were gifted to me. I just have some things that I want to share with you guys. So we're going to jump right into that. Let's go. I went to Connecticut and decided to make a quick dash into a Marshall's. And while it was a bit disappointing in Marshall's, I did manage to find this little fragrance, which is actually quite nice. I'm very excited to bring this one to you guys. It's from the House of Banana Republic, and this one is called Tuberose Overdose. Now, I'm not sure how new this one is. All I know is that I've never seen it before, but then again, I haven't been into these stores in a while because they really don't be having anything in these stores. But the price on this one was real good. So for the 1 fluid ounce bottle, I did pay $9.99 for it. It's a very small 1 fluid ounce bottle, very small. Like, I don't know why it looks very small to me. This is what it looks like. So that's what the bottle looks like. It has a magnetic cap, and the bottle is very heavy. It's like glass. Now, I did wear this one the same day that I got it. Me and my husband went on a date, and it was like a nighttime sexy kind of date. Maybe it wasn't sexy, but I decided to wear this one. And let me tell you, my husband kept complimenting me, and I kept smelling my own self. And I was like, you know what? I like this one. Now, this is a floral fragrance. Well, as the name suggests, it's a tuberose forward fragrance, but this is not your typical. Well, by now it's kind of typical because everybody is doing the bubble gummy tuberose. So it is a sweet, bubblegummy, candied type of tuberose scent. It's very dominant here. So if you're looking for something sweet and fruity, floral, smelling with like a punch because there's a tartness to it, you will definitely like this one. Now, a lot of people say that this reminds them of My Way by Armani, which is a fragrance that I've tried before. And I do like that fragrance, but unfortunately, it doesn't smell like that to me. I see the similarities. They're both tuberose, like bubblegummy, sweet tuberose scents, But this one is just way more fruity. It's way more punchy. It's not as bubblegummy. It's just like very sharp, sweet, candy-ish tuberose. That's what I'm getting here. The other thing that I noticed, or the other difference that I noticed with this scent, is that it is more woodsy. Like there's a woody note under that sweet, bubblegummy, candy-esque tuberose. And I guess that's where the unisex vibe comes in. I'm okay with the woodiness, but I'm not crazy about it. But after hours, it's a little bit more apparent as the fragrance dries down. But if you like fragrances like my way, if you like tuberose, but you like tuberose when it's all bubblegummy and sweet and candy-ish, then I suggest that you try this one. And for the price, you can't lose. On another day at a totally different Marshalls, I found another fragrance, and this one had me so excited. I was not expecting to like this one as much as I do. It is by Swiss Arabian, which is a Middle Eastern brand. I'm not into the whole Middle Eastern fragrance. Like I've tried it, and 9 out of 10 of them I'm usually disappointed with. So I'm just I lay low with the Middle Eastern fragrances, unless you guys know of some good ones to recommend. But I'm not gonna blind buy Middle Eastern fragrances. It's just my palate can't handle a lot of these fragrances. But this one is quite nice. First of all, it was already open. I didn't have to blind buy it. I would have never blind bought this one. Someone did the honor, opened the fragrance. It was just laying around in Marshalls. And I'm not gonna lie, the bottle is just, it's so pretty. Not usually my type, but in person, it's so pretty and just so inviting. And I really like it. This is not a spray bottle. There's actually a dabber on the end. It's actually an oil, and I'm so glad because this is super potent. It's a strong fragrance. Layali is a floral fruity fragrance. It opens up with the notes of plum, blackcurrant, and orange blossom. In the heart, we have ylang ylang, rose, and jasmine. And in the base, we have agarwood and amber. It's kind of funny that they classified this one as a floral fruity scent. I mean, I could see that, but this one is like a floral to me. Like, I would have never guessed that they would have classified this one or categorized this one as a floral fruity scent. This one to me smells very green and lush and floral and dewy. There's a nice earthiness to this one also. It kind of smells like a green bar soap, like a Lux green bar soap. So it does have a soapy quality to it. It also feels a bit mature. There's also something regal about this scent. It smells it smells good. It's not gonna be for everyone. Okay, if you're not into green florals, if you're not into those dewy, lush type scents, you may not like this one. And if you don't appreciate soapy fragrances, this may not be for you. Do not blind buy this one. I did pick this one up for $16.99, so like $17, and to me it's worth it. This is a very strong scent. A little bit goes a long way. I actually find that if I put it directly on the skin, it kind of burns my skin. So it's something that I may have to dilute or add some sort of carrier oil, or I don't know. It seems as though it's just too potent to be placed on the skin just like that. It's very strong, very potent. Two little dabs and you're good to go. Wore this to bed when I got up. It smelled so amazing. I smell so clean, so fresh, and my husband was complimenting me, asking me what I was wearing. Like he was standing by a window and I went next to him to just stand by the window, and he was like, "What are you wearing?" And I was like, "This scent." So yeah, it's one of those fragrances you're gonna get noticed. while wearing this scent, even though it's a strong scent, if you apply it correctly, it's just gonna leave a nice, subtle, green, fresh, soapy type scent on the skin. I'm really a fan of this one. Can y'all tell? I really like this one. All right, so this is Layali, and this is by Swiss Arabian. Ooh, that's good. The next fragrance that I have on this list is one that I've been lusting after. Like, literally, I think I watched every single review on this fragrance, and no lie, every single person that reviewed this fragrance reviewed it differently. Nobody had the same opinion. And I was like, what the hell? I have to smell this myself. The fragrance that I'm talking about here is Fenty, Rihanna's perfume. I wanted to own this perfume so bad when it just came out, but it retails for $140, and I was just not prepared to spend $140 on a perfume. I'm never prepared to do that. I just knew if I just held out a little bit, be patient, someone was bound to put it on Mercari, and I was gonna pick it up when it hits Mercari, and that I did. I think I paid $50 for this bottle, and it's completely full. I don't know if y'all could see that. Completely full. This person just wanted to get rid of it, and I just really wanted to own it. The funny thing is, when I smelled this fragrance, it smelled nothing like everybody was talking about. Like, literally, I looked at the notes, I listened to the reviews, and then I smelled this, and I was like, I was not expecting that. The way everybody described the scent was just so different than what it actually smells like, in my opinion. This is a Chypre floral fragrance. It opens up with notes of blueberry and tangerine. It has middle notes of Bulgarian rose, geranium, and magnolia. And in the base, we have patchouli and musk. The first thing that I get when I smell this scent is like the rose. And for me, and even though this is gonna sound a bit off and weird, please, this is in the best way possible. This smells like a wilted rose. The blueberry does add a nice youthful fruity aspect, and there's that slight citric touch coming in from the tangerine, which is also a very nice touch to the fragrance. What's also very apparent is the patchouli. Now, I usually don't like patchouli, but here it's very nice. And I also noticed that I don't have a problem with patchouli being in floral scents. I just don't like patchouli mixed with gourmand fragrances or sweet fragrances or oriental fragrances. I think as long as they keep the patchouli green and fresh, it's cool with me. And here that's exactly how it's showing up. You get that rose mixed in with that blueberry. The blueberry is not obvious. It just adds that light, sweet fruitiness to the rose. And yeah, you get that earthy patchouli. It's very nice. It's not the type of fragrance I would wear like when it's warm. I would probably prefer to wear this one when it gets a little bit cooler outside. It does give sort of a fall vibe, but it's light enough, and I think it's light enough to where you could wear it in the summer months, but probably when, probably at night. This does give night vibes, but you could definitely wear this throughout the daytime. So yeah, it's very versatile like that. I like the scent. Not super strong though. I was expecting it to be a little stronger, but it's not. But it's still very nice, and I'm happy to have it in my collection. It's very nice. The next fragrance that I have here is one that my husband purchased for me. We went into a Sephora, and well, I dragged him into the Sephora, and I started to smell a whole line of fragrances by the brand Orebella. Never heard of them or anything like that. It's called Night Cap. This one really captured my senses. I'm like, oh my god, this is really nice. This is what it looks like. Now, this is very unique because even though it's a spray, like it's a perfume spray, it kind of behaves like an oil, like you spray it on your skin and it leaves an oily spot. The mist is kind of strange also because sometimes it mists, like you just saw, but sometimes it kind of streams, which I don't like the smell. So, this is an Oriental vanilla scent. And it's even though it's an oriental vanilla, there are like some gourmand nuances. So this is a nice balanced combination of sweet oriental gourmand vanilla with a bit of like spicy ginger. The ginger in here is amazing because it smells so realistic. Ooh, it smells so good. It's sweet, but at the same time, it's a bit refreshing and exhilarating. It smells really, really enticing and it smells so good. It's funny because when we sprayed it, and it wasn't Sephora, by the way, it was Ulta. When I smelled this, I wanted it right away, but I didn't want to be super impulsive. And sometimes when I walk into a perfume store, I get too excited and everything starts smelling good, good enough to buy, especially when I'm with my husband because he's very generous when it comes to buy me perfumes. He really is. If I say I like it, he's like, get it. And I'm like, that's not how it works. I have to know if this is gonna go with me. I have to wear it. I have to somehow justify buying a perfume. I'm like, I can just buy a perfume like that. But when it's him, he don't care. So we smelt it. We both liked it. We like the fact that it smelled like sorrel drink. Like I don't know if you guys know sorrel drink, but it's a drink that Caribbean people like to drink. It's like a flower. I don't know if you would consider it a flower, but it's a flour that you boil and you add all types of spices to it, including ginger and a little bit of liquor. Now, this is not boozy or anything like that, but just something for you guys to, compare it to. But yeah, guys, me and my husband, we both love this. It smells so good. It's a type of vanilla scent you could wear all year round. But of course, it will go better in the winter months because it's giving vanilla and ginger. It's very good. This is Orebella's Nightcap. Another fragrance that I added to my collection. Well, my husband had added it to my collection. He did purchase this one for, I think it was Valentine's Day. Went into Ulta. No, it was Sephora. And I smelled this one. Well, I sprayed this on myself, and then me and him kind of met up in the mall. And as soon as we met up, he was like, "Oh, what is that? What is that you're wearing?" And I was like, "Oh, it's this Dolce and Gabbana perfume." And I wasn't planning on getting this one at all. I just know that I really, really liked it. But my husband was so sneaky. Okay, he went back into the store and he did some investigation, and lo and behold, he got it right. Like I don't know who helped him, like what sales associate helped him, but he got the right one. He was kind of nervous. He was like, I'm not sure if I purchased the right thing, but I'm hoping that it's the right thing. And yeah, it's the right thing. This is L'Imperatrice Royale by D&G. I'm not sure if that's how you even say it. So yeah, this is what the bottle looks like. This scent, it's for sure a fruity scent. It's intensely fruity. As soon as you smell this, you're gonna get the fruits. It smells sweet. It's tropical smelling, in my opinion. When I smelled it, I was like, oh my God, this smells tropical smelling. I was very shocked to see that the three notes listed here are cranberry, azalea, and Virginia cedar. I've never owned a perfume with cranberry. I didn't even realize that cranberry had a scent because, every now and then I'll drink cranberry juice because apparently it's good for your urinary tract. So every now and then I like to drink it. But girl, I don't like it. It's tart. It's bitter. It doesn't really have a scent. But I guess if we're talking cranberries, it would be more of a candied cranberry, like a sugary candied cranberry. Every time I wear this scent, I get a little bit of a sweet pea vibe. So this is like sweet candied cranberries with a little bit of sweet pea under it. Now, as it dries down, I do get a little bit of a green tinge, which I like. Okay, it just kind of appears in the tail of the fragrance, which I really do appreciate. Yeah, this is a very fun scent. It's very youthful. I don't think it's a fragrance to be taken super seriously. It just smells really flirty and just really candy-ish, and it just smells really nice. It does. This is La Imperatrice Royale by Dolce and Gabbana. Another fragrance that I added to my collection is one that I purchased on Mercari because I went into Sephora, smelled it in Sephora, but didn't want to pay Sephora price. So I went on Mercari, and I'm so glad that I did. The fragrance that I'm talking about here is Glossier You. I've been wanting to try this fragrance for a very long time. Just by the description of this fragrance and just the way people like review this fragrance, I just knew it was gonna be a fragrance that I would like. I gravitate heavily to fragrances like this one. I like to smell like this. I think it's my favorite way to smell. Other than like sweet vanilla, I like fragrances like this. This is dominated by Aris. So it does give off this light, sheer, powdery scent. There's a nice woodiness to this scent. Also, a lot of people describe this scent as your skin, but better. And I definitely agree with that. It just gives rich vibes. Also, like I feel like chic girls usually smell like this, and I love that. I love that for me, okay? Because sometimes I'm just in my chic girl mood. Ah, yes. Slightly powdery, musky, woodsy, a slight ambroxan mixture up in there. It smells really nice. Very simple, very modest, gender neutral. It's just such a nice, beautiful, chic, modest, not overdone scent. It just smells so good. And if I smelled this on someone, I would definitely compliment them. This is the kind of fragrance you want to wear to work, or when you're going to be in close quarters to other people, or even if you work in healthcare and you want to get away with wearing fragrance. I know a lot of you guys can't wear fragrance because you work in healthcare. This is a fragrance that I think you could wear and maybe get away with. The last fragrance that I'm going to share with you guys, I do have more, but I can't do it all today, okay? Your girl is, okay, I'm all talked out. Okay, the next fragrance or the next set of fragrances that I'm going to share with you guys is actually by the brand KAYALI. This is my first purchase from this brand because I try to stay away from expensive brands like KAYALI that sell a bottle of perfume for like $100. But I thought this sale was super, super good. I thought the price on this set was good. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I know when I paid for it, I was satisfied with the price and for, what I was receiving. This is the Vanilla Obsessions mini set. I'm just gonna take it off here. I don't want them to fall out, so I'm gonna hold them at an angle. So as you guys can see, we have Vanilla 28. Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. I believe this is Vanilla Royale. And this one is Utopia Vanilla Cocoa. These are all very nice fragrances. As you could see, I tend to use the Vanilla 28 a little bit more often than the others. It's funny because when I picked up this scent, I was actually looking to buy this scent, but they didn't have it. They only had it in the set, so it kind of forced me to buy this set, and I'm so glad that I did. I really like this one. It gives off this sweet candy sugary vanilla type scent, not as vanillic as the Vanilla 28, which is like a straight up vanilla brown sugar type scent, but it's very nice. The one that surprised me the most is actually the Vanilla Royale sugared patchouli because I hate patchouli in sweet fragrances, but this one is done so well. It's almost addictive. Like when you smell this scent, you can't stop smelling it. It smells so freaking rich. It smells classy. It smells mature, but not old. It just smells luxe. It smells really good. And the patchouli is perfectly executed in this scent. I don't know how they did it, but it like this smells really good. You wear this one when you're on your grown woman ish. You want to smell girly, this one. If you want to smell in between, this one. Now this one is my least favorite, and it's nothing wrong with the scent. It's just that it has this tropical vanilla floral type scent. I'm not sure what's giving it that scent. It's like coconutty, it's vanillic, it's earthy, it's tropical, a bit floral. It's just, yeah, it's very beachy. You know what I'm saying? And I typically uh, do not gravitate to fragrances like that, but I could see it being someone's favorite, to be quite honest. They're all very nice. I love this set so much. I think it's one of the smartest buys that I have in my collection, to be honest. So yeah, I really like that. Those are just some of the newer fragrances that I added to my collection. I want to apologize also, guys, for the quality of the mic. Bought this mic on TikTok Shop. It has a nice feature. It kind of clears the noise in the background. It mutes the background, which is very nice because I typically have a very loud background. Like right now, the AC is running and it's quite loud, but you're not gonna hear it. But I could tell. I know the quality is probably not gonna be the best. I'm still searching for a good quality lavalier mic. So yeah, but anyway, guys, that's it for me. And don't forget to check out my vlog channel. I'm gonna be uploading videos to that channel also. I'm going on a fitness journey. I have to drop this weight, and amongst other things, there's a lot of things that I want to improve on in my life, in regards to my mental health, my physical health, my family, and my married life, and just everything in between. All right. So if that sounds like, in beauty too, like hello, in beauty, okay, that's a big part of my life. But anyway, guys, so that's it for me. I'm so glad to be back. I'll see y'all in the next upload. Okay, bye.